dudes, welcome to another wicked Monkey London car review. We've got a real nice treat for you guys today. Sean at Drift Street Imports has very kindly given me the keys to this Mitsubishi Evo 6 RS Lightweight Edition. This car is a really stripped out version of the original Evo 6. When it came out from factory, it didn't even have electric windows, it had standard seats. Basically, they removed everything so that motorsport teams could buy the car, essentially stripped out, ready to go, without having to spend sort of extra money on pointless things. And then, yeah, they would get turned into rally cars. So yeah, it's a pretty special beast, these. These used to go for about sort of £4,000 or £5,000 10 years ago. Now they're upwards of 10. This one's going for 11,990, which is pretty reasonable. Obviously, they've become super rare now and really popular, so the prices have gone sort of sky high. Spec-wise, she's running about 400 horsepower. It's kind of like a sort of time attack car. There's no seats in the back. It's got a full roll cage, so yeah, it's quite stripped out, sort of as light as it can be. It's a little bit raw for the road, but as an everyday car, it's probably not ideal. But for a fun weekend car or for a bit of a toy to take to tracks, it's spot on. Super responsive, this car. There's like literally minimal lag, and it's got a really short ratio gearbox as well, so yeah, acceleration wise it's pretty rapid. She's got an Apexy Power FC Commander, so standalone ECU, Apexy air filter. It's got a 3-inch turbo back exhaust and a set of cams as well. I'm not sure what duration or lift they are, but it's got a set of more aggressive cams. Running 1.1 bar of boost. Yeah, it's pretty goddamn rapid.
For the reload.
The handling characteristics of this car are really good. It's got a set of fully adjustable Öhlins coilovers all round. Anyone in the suspension game or anyone into their suspension will know that Öhlins is one of the best aftermarket coilover brands out there. Differential wise, it's running a Cusco 2-way limited slip differential. It is quite aggressive. It does make a few noises, but it's a fucking good diff. One of the first things I noticed when I got in the car were how sharp the brakes were. I don't know if it's just I got out of my Passat and the brakes are terrible, but yeah, it's got a really good set of brakes. The interior is quite sort of basic. Obviously, it is a dedicated track car, so you don't need a huge amount of mod cons. It's got a full escape dash roll cage. It's got an OMP steering wheel. We've got a bride full bucket seat, which is actually quite wide. A lot of the brides usually sit very tight, and they're actually quite sort of hard for us fatter lads, us lads with big bums to sit in. But yeah, this one's quite forgiving. It's quite nice. We've got a gizmo boost controller down here. We've got Defi gauges and a Defi meter. We've got the Power Commander hand controller just sitting in front of the dash. Obviously, you've got Armatronic windows. There isn't any electric windows in this because it was all stripped out of factory. So yeah, it's got the original Armatronics. On the outside, she looks nice and simple, sort of very time attacky. It's got a genuine set of rays on the front and a set of Buddy Club P1s on the rear. It's quite nice. It looks a bit sort of drift spec, even though it's not a drift car. It's obviously 4-wheel drive. We've got a carbon fibre bonnet on the front, carbon fibre rear boot, and it's got quite a big GT wing on the rear as well, which probably helps create a little bit of downforce on the track. It looks nice and simple, which is really refreshing. He hasn't sort of made it look sort of stupid or put sort of awful chrome wheels on it. He's kept it sort of really sort of racy, which is nice.
He's done a rally driving course, haven't you, Tyrone?
Sire. Yeah, big up my main man John for giving it a little bit of death. Naughty John. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a really wicked drive. I haven't actually driven an Evo 6 before. I've driven a 7, an 8, and a 9, and a 10. I've never actually driven an Evo 6 properly. So yeah, massive props to Sean for letting me and John have the keys today. If you're interested in this car, if you want to sort of check out more information on it, type in Drift Street Imports into Google. Like I said before, it's up for 11,990, just under 12 grand. Any questions, feel free to give me or Sean a shout. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like, put any comments in the comment section, and yeah, see you soon. Peace.
Paper chase now.